We soldiers for God leading the new recruits. So if you are there for the new, can you surprise?
Legendary Dobbs, how are you guys doing tonight? Very good to be here. Give it up for Rick, man. He's doing a great job hosting. Rick, he said something about, he was talking about burkas and, you know, like a fancy burka store. I actually saw, I was in the subway and I saw a lady in a burqa and Louis Vuitton pumps on. You would think having to cover your entire body would teach you something about vanity. Apparently it doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright? See, it's a smart joke because, alright. Rick.
Yeah.
Burqa material, not funny. Not funny.
Doesn't go over well, Dobbs.
Apparently not. Oh man. I think me and you should cover it up.
Still, no one still got it. No.
Yeah, fucking. This is me time.
Maybe
you guys are just here, just lucky enough to witness it. Guys, have you heard the news? I don't know if you heard this from the news. I think it's because Thanksgiving is coming up. A lot of white people, like people who have generations and generations in America, they've actually, in all states, they've actually came out and they said that they feel bad for the Native Americans and they want to give them back their land. Have you guys heard that? I'm just fucking with you. That hasn't happened. That has not happened at all. Instead, they just got really upset about an NFL team called the Redskins. That's all that happened. They think it's very offensive name for an NFL team. And I agree with that. I do think it's a very offensive name for a football team to have. I think it's very offensive to the players of the Washington Redskins. Why would you want to be named after someone who is so well known for losing?
A lot of people don't know that but they know it.
I'm just saying, look, like a mascot of a team, it should be like intimidating and scary, right? You're not going to scare me with someone who I know I can be with a beer and a blanket. Thank you. Burka's not funny. People were all like extermination of people, which is called, I don't know if there's a word for it, but I just can't, I'm blanking right now.
Genocide?
That's the one. Fucking EFO class didn't do shit. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm dealing with something right now. I'm dealing with a tragedy.
I'm very good with genocide.
Fuck, I recently lost a friend. He was very young, he was only, fuck, I'm sorry. He was only 20 years old when he decided to get married. And we're no longer friends. We're no longer friends for two reasons. One, he did not invite me to the wedding, even though he knows I love crab cakes. And two, I do not want to be friends with people who make bad life decisions, such as getting married at 20. I think that's an awful thing to do. That's a mistake. Because here's the thing, a marriage in itself is a mistake, right? But that's a mistake you have to be a man to make. You're not allowed to make that mistake at 20. It's like gambling or alcoholism. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not something you should be. You cannot be a 20-year-old college student getting married. How do you even tell your family? Right? Like, hey mom, dad, thank you for being here. I just wanted to let you guys know that me and Katie, I think we're going to get married. So if you can increase my allowance a little bit, you know, I'm going to be a man now. I'm a provider. I know, it's dumb, man. Like, how can you, at 20 years old, how can you look at someone and tell them that you love them? At 20 years old, you do not even know what you like. Like, a 20-year-old is still susceptible to peer pressure. Do you understand that? Because they have no idea what they like. That means he'll probably get divorced if he sees it on MTV's Guy Code. You know what I mean? Just, yo, what's up, man? This is Donnell Rawlings, welcome to MTV's Guy Code. And yo, everybody is signing papers nowadays. So what you gotta do, you gotta get a divorce, drop the slam piece. Let's go pop some Molly and watch some twerking videos. Or whatever 20-years-olds do, I don't know.
Mike's black is hilarious.
It's dumb, man. I don't understand. You need a fake ID to get drunk at his own wedding. Do you understand how dumb that is? And I would have given him a fake ID. But he didn't invite me, and if I don't get crab cakes, he does not get drunk. That's the way life works. It's fucking dumb. And here's another thing I don't understand. Like, the girl that he married is actually older than he is, which makes her dumber than he is, because she got married to a 20-year-old college student. How do you commit to that? A 20-year-old college student is not like, that's a person who's still going, that's not like a finished product yet, you understand? That's still a person with no like established personality, or like that's still a person trying to find himself. So how do you commit to that? Marrying a 20-year-old college student is like buying a house that has nothing but a foundation built. And sure, this is not as funny as a joke, but you have to admit, this is pretty deep. You guys can use this as a Facebook status later on. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know, man. And before you judge me, before you guys go, get upset, why, they have a chance to make it. This is young love. You don't understand. I do understand. I know something about that guy that you guys don't. He used to do heroin. That's right. He did heroin before. He did heroin for a week. Which is how I know he's not marriage material. Because if he cannot keep a commitment to heroin, how are you ever going to commit to a woman?
You're doing 7 up.
I'm just saying, doing heroin should not be the second biggest mistake of a 20-year-old. I don't know, man. I know you guys are thinking, some of you are like, you're just jealous. You're just jealous because they found each other, they're in love, and you still call your exes at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're just jealous and you have no idea, you don't understand.
Well,
You're right. Me and Drake are a lot alike. What? Me and Drake are a lot alike. We're just two handsome Jews who can't get over our exes. And we both can't sing for shit. I don't know, man. One of the biggest fear in my life, really, is somebody finding my YouTube video, like, search history. That is the scariest thing somebody can possibly do. Because all I listen to is either, like, gangster rap, which is, like, some of the most hardcore, just shit about, like, selling drugs and killing people, or some of the most, like flamboyant, just early 90s, like, pop techno, you know what I mean? Just, like, a bunch of dudes dressing up as, like, 18th century women, and, I don't know, talking about, like, getting dick sucked on, like, Sinai, or, like, mountain, like, that type of thing, you know? Like, those are the only, like, if somebody looks through my YouTube history, it's almost like two guys trying to prove a point, you know, about their genres of music. It's almost like that scene in Save the Last Dance, where, like, the black guy is showing the girl a hip-hop dance, and then the girl's doing the ballet dance. Except for one day, we're trying to break down racial stereotypes and form a foundation for a beautiful relationship. I'm just spending my Friday night by myself. Thank you guys so much. You've been great. Have a good night.